opening the bar, that's obviously like that's kind of a big step from just like, oh, I'm at home making some drink. So I'm not a bartender. Never have worked as a bartender. But I felt like I knew enough to be dangerous. Is that a good thing or bad?
That's a great thing.
Okay, I knew enough to be dangerous, and so I basically, after having so many experiences at bars, there were some things that I had noticed. The craft cocktail space is kind of is dominated by white males, and you know, as a person that's not a white male, you know, when I would go to different cocktail bars, I would notice that I would have to like adjust myself to make sure so that they respect me enough to give me the thing that I'm asking for, you know. So there was a lot of situations where I would go to the bar and ask for a cocktail, and they would, you know that has this in it, right? You know that's gonna taste like this, a little bitter. And I was like, no, I know what that is.
Can
you make the drink I asked you for? And that happened all the time, actually. Okay. There's a drink called the Classic Daiquiri, which is 2 ounces rum, 1 ounce lime, 1 ounce simple syrup. Well, whenever I would go ask for daiquiri, they would think I would be asking for like the frozen joint at Applebee's, So I was like, hey, I'll take a daiquiri, and they were like, oh, we don't have a blender. And I was like, I want a classic daiquiri, and they would just assume, you know what I mean, like I wanted something else because I was black, and the other piece of that is for those who didn't order the smart drink, they would just get treated bad, like we don't do that here, or get an attitude. So, I started to notice that, and like because I really like craft cocktails, I kind of just sort of say, well, this is just a part of it. This is just what I'm gonna have to deal with if I want to do this. I just kind of accepted it, and basically during the pandemic, sitting at home for a year, I was just thinking about what things were gonna be like when we got back out there, and obviously we had a lot of social unrest going on during that time, and I just sort of said like, yeah, when we get out of here, we need more options. Like we at least need one other option. And so like I remember thinking like, what are some options that where some places that we can go that are different from where we've been going, and I couldn't think of any. And I just was like, I think part of this was just like the craziness of being in the house for so long, just sort of set in. I was just like, I could do anything,
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna just work on opening a bar.